Yeah, so Grime artist Solo 45 has his sentence increased to 30 years for raping and imprisoning women. So Andy Anokye, who performs under the stage name Solo 45, says he waterboarded, interrogated, and raped 4 women. I really don't know what that means. Waterboarded. Let me check. So the torture and rape of 4 women by Grime artist Andy Anokye. A grime artist who was serving 24 years in jail for imprisoning and repeatedly raping 4 women has had his sentence increased by 6 years. It's not a lot of time. Solo 45, whose real name is Andy Anokye, was found guilty of 21 rapes, 5 counts of false imprisonment, 2 counts of assault by penetration, and 2 of actual bodily harm at Bristol Crown Court last July. However, it says following a hearing, the court appeal have ruled that his initial sentence was unduly lenient, so whatever that means, and he will now spend 30 years in jail for the 30 charges which took place over a 2-year period. He was handed a 5 years additional license to reflect the seriousness of his crimes. Now, yeah, we don't mean to make light in any sense. These are very serious and disgusting, aberrant crimes. And I don't know why the sentencing they said was initially lenient, but let's see if it gives any bit more info. It says, speaking after the ruling, which was made by 3 senior judges, Solicitor Gerald Michael Ellis, QC, called Anokye's offences truly shocking. Now, I'm not really familiar with this guy, so people let me know if you know him. It says he performed under the name Solo 45 with the collective Boy Better Know. So, Boy Better Know are definitely quite popular. Some people be familiar with Skepta and I believe JME and some of these guys. Stop me if I'm wrong, but let us know if you got any info on this guy, guys. It says Mr. Ellis said the court's decision to increase the sentence recognized the severity of the abuse that he inflicted upon his victims and the danger he poses to the public. Calls for him to be given a life sentence were rejected. It says during his trial, the jury heard that the musician derived sexual pleasure from torturing women by waterboarding, interrogating, assaulting, and raping them. Wow. I think he's definitely in the best place. The court heard that Anokye forced 1 woman to lie in a bath of freezing cold water, held a shotgun to the head of another, held a cloth covered in bleach to the women's faces, and forced a mobile phone down a woman's throat. Wow. So graphic footage filmed by Anokye on his mobile phone showing him abusing multiple women was also shown to the jury as evidence. The 33-year-old claimed it was consensual role play or a game he called Catch Me, Rape Me. Wow. God, this is kind of heavy. He says he had told the women he would terrorize them. Anyone who was from London but had Anokye, is from London but had a harbourside apartment in Bristol, told the court during evidence that he had dacrophilia, sexual arousal from tears and sobbing. Wow. Also, I thought I said something about Satan. I was going to say, it sounded about right. It sounds quite satanic. Anokye was part of a grime collective, Boy Better Know, signed to record label Island Records and collaborated with the likes of Stormzy, JME, and Wiley. It says, when passing his original sentence, the judge told him he had no sexual boundaries or empathy for those concerned. So the grime artist had a background of gang association and criminal violence. It says becoming addicted to the perverted pleasure he gained from abusing his victims, and that none of his fellow musicians knew about this dark side of him. So this was something that he was carried in secret, and it's like they say, you gotta be careful because there's so much crazy people out there and stuff, and a lot of the times what's done in the dark will always come to the light, and we don't support or celebrate any kind of wickedness and evils and stuff. We condemn all actions as such. So it says Avon and Somerset police first began investigating him in 2017 after a woman reported herself being raped by him. Following the discovery of the footage on Anokye's phone, 3 further women came forward to police. It says a 5th woman also gave evidence against him, but her allegation could not be prosecuted as it happened abroad. So he would only be released from prison after serving at least 20 years of his 30-year jail term behind bars when the parole board is satisfied he no longer poses a danger to the public. It says, speaking after the ruling, the Crown Prosecution Service's Jill McNamara said she welcomed the increased sentence and hoped it would give victims of rape and sexual assault confidence in police powers to investigate, charge, and prosecute cases reported to them. So guys, do you think justice was served? Do you feel he got the right amount of time, or do you feel there's more to this story, or he deserves more? Let us know your thoughts, and definitely thoughts and prayers to all the victims and stuff. And we condemn this kind of sick, animalistic behavior. So it's not something that we can condone or do condone in any shape, form, or light. We don't know the full circumstances and situations, but we just want to say those people that have been affected by this and affected by other stuff, thoughts and prayers. And I know it can be difficult, but stay as positive as you can. All right, peace.